Get into a nice, comfortable position. Don't worry about posture. Get comfy. As you start to focus on the movements that your body has as it breathes, where are you breathing? Is your breastbone moving at all? What about your rib cage? Is it moving at all? Are you holding yourself at the back, around your shoulder blades or the mid-back? Is there a reflexive guarding happening? And is your body getting really tight on the inside of the rib cage and the spine? Don't force that to let go right now. Just take a breath and bring a bit of movement to the rib cage as the breastbone floats outward. And then you just let go. Just let go. Ragdoll. As you take another breath in and out without force. As you start to let your body go. But also, you don't force it. You just let it be. It's not necessarily perfect or optimal right now, and that's fine. It's fine not to be optimal. So focus on your toes. Focus on your toes. Can you feel your toes? Are you bare feet? Do you have socks on or shoes? Press your toes against your shoes, or feel your socks, or feel the air on your toes. Really focus on those toes and the sensation of those nerve endings. As the toes and the feet can feel what's around them. As you hone in on the sensations around the toes and the balls of the feet, around the arches and the heels, around the tops of the feet, and around the ankles, the inside of the ankle, the outside of the ankle. As you start to actually feel your calf muscles, are they resting on anything? Do they feel any fabric around them? Or do they feel air around them? Flex your calf a little, just a little. Flex your calf, release. Flex your calf muscle, release. Flex your calf muscle, release, just a little. As you tune in to the shin, the front of the lower leg, feeling your shins and feeling your knees. You've got a kneecap on each leg. And then you've got the sides of your knees, the inside and the outside of both knees. The back of the knees that may be pulsing right now or may not be. As you flex your knees a little bit, flex your knees so that kneecap pulls up towards your hips and release. As you flex your kneecaps, release. And flex, release. And if you can't figure out how to do this, don't worry. Next time it might work, or the next time after that it might work. As you feel your knees and then you move to your thighs, how do your thighs feel? Are they heavy? Do they feel light? A little too light or fluttery? As you get used to your body's sensations, and as you come back into your sensations, maybe you feel discomfort, and that's normal. Travel through that into the wound down state where the logical brain comes back online. Creativity and good decisions come back online. So feel your thighs. Can you feel any fabric on them or any air on them? Are they resting on anything? Feel the front of the thighs, right in the middle, front of the thigh. And feel the outside of the thigh and the inside. From that inside of the knee that sometimes aches all the way up to the hips. As you feel the back of the thigh, right in the middle, the hamstring, right in the middle. And then the outside back of the thigh. And the inside back of the thigh. As you start to become aware of your pelvis, your hips, the pelvic bones that those legs are grabbing onto. the bones that you sit on, your front hip bones, your pubic bone, your tailbone, and the triangle bone at the back, the sacrum, which knits onto the lowest spine bone in the low back. As you wiggle your hips around, wiggling any grabbing and gripping out of them so that they got a bit of fluidity to them, give them a bit of movement. Move your hips around just a little, just to get some fluidity and circulation through them. As you release the muscles of your thighs, and you wiggle your hips around, and then you flex your thighs and release. Flex your thighs, release. Flex and release. As you take a nice inhale and sigh. Remembering not to have good posture here, not right now. Get really comfy and turn into a rag doll. As you feel your lower back, that lower inward curve of your spine, wiggle it around a little bit. Create a bit of movement in there as you really feel that area. As the muscles release their grip on those spine bones as you wiggle and as you breathe. And as you turn into a rag doll. Using your visuals and your focus to signal to your nervous system, to your body, to let go of itself. Stop gripping so much. You can let go, it's all right. And you're taking charge of your body and your nervous system. As you hone in on this body part, the lower spine, or wherever, and you bring a bit of expansion into your body as you start to feel your waistline. And especially if you feel at all self-conscious about your waistline, I want you to take a big stretch. Let the waistline go and be as expansive in your middle as your body wants you to be. Expand. Push out against that tension and that grabbing. With a big sigh, you start to feel your waistline on the inhale stretching to the sides and to the front of you. How free does that feel? And on the exhale, you just let go. Ragdoll. As you expand, how free is that? How rebellious is that to expand into the waistline? Exhale, let it go. As you notice your abdomen, upper abdomen, lower abdomen, waistline. Stretches as you expand forward into the sides. You get a little wider on the inhale. And on the exhale, you soften. Everything lets go. And everything lets go. And maybe it doesn't want to, but you're signaling to your body. You're providing your body with instructions. No, don't tense up. Let go. Expand. Let's gear down. Let's gear down. Maybe you're in 7th gear, maybe you're in 5th gear, maybe you're in 3rd gear. Let's gear down. With each exhale, let's gear down a bit. As you feel your rib cage, the lower rib cage. And maybe you put your hands there and really feel this area of the body. Whatever you feel, maybe you're feeling fabric on your hands. Feel your fingertips. Feel your hands, the palms of your hands and what they feel, and feel the weight of your hands, the squeezing of your hands on your body. As you hone into this area in whatever way you need to, maybe you just need to pinch yourself a little bit there. Really get your senses back online. Feel your lower rib cage area, and in return, feel your hands, your fingers and your palms and your wrists. Is your body allowing you to expand this area as you inhale? Soften as you exhale. Is your body allowing you to expand into this area as you inhale? Soften, exhale, let go. As your rib cage starts to come forward and outward a little, as you start to reposition your ribs, as you bring a bit more breath into your body, just a little, nothing forceful, urge your body out of tightness into expansion, into softness. As you bring movement to your lower rib cage, stretch. Exhale, just let go. As you focus on your breastbone and your chest, as it stretches upward, away from your spine. On the exhale, let go. As your breastbone floats outward, away from your spine and upward towards your head. Exhale, let go. As you start to pull your rib cage upward and outward, feeling your body, your waistline naturally narrows. So keep it expanded, keep it soft. It'll naturally narrow as the rib cage floats upward and outward. As you start to feel again your fingertips, remember what they were feeling before. Where are your hands now? And what do your fingers feel? What do your palms of your hands feel? What do your wrists feel? What do your forearms feel as you flex them a little? How do you flex your forearms? Make a fist. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. With a stubbornly long exhale. What do your upper arms feel like? Can you press your elbows into anything? Maybe it's into your body, or backwards into the chair or the couch or something. How do your arms feel? What do your shoulder girdles feel like? What about the front of the shoulder girdle? What about the back of the shoulder girdle? Or the top of the shoulder girdle? Or your armpits? What do your armpits feel like? As you start to wiggle your shoulder girdles loose. And remember your shoulder muscles that we know so well when they get tight and grab onto our head and our neck. As the shoulder seems to float down away from the ears. And now I want you to squeeze your shoulders just a little if they're super tight, just a little. Just a little squeeze, flex, release your shoulders. Squeeze up, release, soften, let go. Squeeze your shoulders, release. Now, pull your shoulder blades together at the back. Remember your shoulder blades, your shoulder blades. They slide along the rib cage back there. Shoulder blades, squeeze together, release, good. If you're not sure how to do it and you're questioning yourself, doesn't matter as long as you're squeezing muscles, that's the important part. Squeeze, shoulder blades, release. With a stubbornly long exhale, you put your hands together somewhere. Squeeze your hands together to squeeze your chest muscles. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release.